Hi Adrian. Today we're going to be doing some shoulder mobility and flexibility. So we're going to start off with a quick shoulder assessment. So we're going to face this way. We're just going to test your shoulder health real quickly. Okay, so we're going to start with our hands by our side, your thumb facing forward. Okay, great. So we're going to simply flex your shoulder forward in front of you. Great. So once you get towards your ear, this is where people have some troubles extending their shoulder backwards. Okay, so what we're going to do is just pronate our forearms. So our palms are going to be facing to the left. Then we're going to continue that range of motion all the way behind us. Great. So while we're doing this, what we can see is once we come all the way up here, you can kind of see where your range of motion diminishes, right? And once we pronate and face that wall with our palm, once we get back here, a lot of people dip their arms out. So this is an indication of poor shoulder health. But if you have a healthy shoulder, what you can do is finish in that same plane of motion. So we're going to quickly assess the other side. So go ahead. So flex up. Good. We're going to pronate. Awesome. And we're going to extend all the way down, circumduct. Great. One more time. Nice and slow. Let's bring it up. Great. Pronate outwards. Awesome. So far what I can tell is your left shoulder is a little more restricted than your right shoulder. Did you have any pain at all doing that?
Not really.
Okay, great. So we're going to start off with a few shoulder stretches. So we are going to come up against the wall. And this is going to stretch your pec major and minor, as well as your anterior deltoid. Okay? So what I want you to do is place your hand, the palm of your hand, on the wall. And we're just going to press our bodies up against the wall. Great. So whenever we're stretching, we want to hold it for about 20 seconds. Good. So you want a nice horizontal line, so you're parallel with the floor. Great. Do you feel a stretch?
Yep.
Great. We're going to hold it for 10 more seconds. And remember to breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Great. So we're just going to flip over to the other side. So again, you're going to have your palm up. Great. So this also helps to open up your chest as well. So great. Keep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Do you feel any pain at all?
No.
Okay. So always remember that when you're stretching, if you feel a tingling sensation anywhere, especially in your fingers, then you know you're going too far. Okay, so we want to avoid that. So if you ever feel that, just kind of ease off on your muscles. Right? Great. So next what we're going to do is grab our arm. We're going to place it in front of our chest. And with the opposite arm, we're just going to grab it and pull it across our body. So this is cross body tricep stretch. But it also targets your posterior deltoid. So do you feel it up in here?
A little bit.
Great. Sometimes what I find is if you just kind of point your fingers upwards, I like to feel the stretch a little more. Do you feel it better now?
Yeah.
Great. So we're just going to switch over to the other side. Awesome. Do you feel this one a lot more?
Yeah.
Great, we're gonna hold it for a few more seconds. Deep breath in and out. Awesome. Okay, you're good. You can kind of shake it out a little bit. Awesome. Another one that I like to do is if you kind of pretend like you're praying, but behind your back, okay? What we're going to do is, again, extend your shoulder backwards like this, okay? You can also feel your chest opening up. You'll feel this everywhere in your deltoid. It's really nice. Again, you don't have to extend too far, okay? Even if you're like about 45 degrees is fine. Great, breathe in and out. Great, so we want to kind of fix your posture. Try not to lean forward. Keep a nice straight back. Great, keep breathing. Awesome, you can relax. Next, what we're going to do is grab a broomstick. Great. So we are going to have our palms in a pronated grip. So that means our hands are always facing the floor. Okay? So we're gonna start by flexing your shoulders upwards. Then once you get towards your ears, we're gonna extend the shoulders back just slightly. Do you feel a stretch?
Yep.
So this stretches your deltoids, and also you can feel it in your lats. So your lats are right here. Do you feel it? Great, so breathe in and out. You wanna keep good posture with this as well. Good. Awesome, so we're just gonna hold it for a few more seconds. All right, and bring it back. Another one that I like to do, it really targets your elbows. So it's gonna help unwind, it's what they like to call it. So we're gonna put the stick behind our back. We're gonna be in a supinated grip. This is also anatomical position, okay? So our palms are facing in front of us. We're gonna grab the stick. Very carefully, we're going to extend our shoulders behind us. And if this is a little bit too much for you, then just stay here. If you feel a stretch here, that's great. So you could feel it in your wrist flexors, extensors, great. If you can, try to bring the pole up. And if at any time it hurts too much, remember, ease off on the muscle. Great, we're gonna continue flexing all the way in front of us, nice and gently. At this point in the stretch, you're really gonna feel it in your elbows. Kind of unwind, relax those surrounding muscles, your triceps too. So we're gonna breathe, great. We're gonna flex again. We'll go back to our starting position. So once we extend our elbows, we wanna make sure that we don't snap the bar down, nice and gently. Great. Awesome. The very last one we're going to do. This is really great for shoulder impingement in your anterior deltoid. And that's usually because people are used to having a desk job or really poor posture, so they usually have rounding at the shoulders. So again, shoulder impingement usually happens at your acromion and your clavicle. So that's like the little cross bridge between those. So what happens is it usually gets pinched. Some people feel like a pinching in their shoulder. This could also happen in the back as well, but like I said, it's usually in the front. So to help with external rotation, what we're gonna do is grab the broomstick, put it behind our back, then with your opposite arm, you're just gonna grab the stick. Great. So what we wanna avoid here is doing a tricep extension, just like lifting the bar up with your tricep. You wanna engage this posterior muscle as well in your deltoid. So what we're gonna do is bring the pole up. And then once you feel it a good stretch back here in your deltoid, you're just gonna hold it for a few seconds, okay? Always make sure to breathe. Great, and you can relax, bring it back down. We're gonna do it one more time. So bring it up. How does that feel?
That's good.
Good. Focus on your breathing. Great. Bring the bar back down. Now we're going to switch. So we're going to put the other hand behind our back. And we're going to bring the bar up. Great. So again, this is good for internal rotation of your shoulder. Great, so we're gonna lower the bar again. We're gonna raise it one more time. How does it feel on this shoulder?
Good.
Great, so hold it for a few more seconds. Good posture. And you can lower the bar, and I'll take the broomstick from you. You can shake it out. How do your arms feel?
Good.
Good, how about your shoulders?
Good.
Great, awesome job.